Hello, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well out there. So, looking at this, looks like the stream is all set up, it's working a bit. I've got a number of things I've got ready to go. And trying to get some snack food prepared for while I'm streaming. Let me get the door closed. It is closed all the way, good. And what else have we got? Now, we're sitting here in solitude looking at a few possibilities of things that I gotta get done. And still, very much working on getting Markarth, I believe, under the sway. But here we are with Walks in Mist once more. In this outfit that is very good at concealing his true identity. Oh, take a look. Boom, boom. Just like so. Yep. Ooh, that is quite the difference in armor class. So, I should probably deal with this fishing job, because Glover Mallory's flawless amulet from Glover Mallory, and really, just really. It just seems really odd that Glover Mallory would hire someone to get his gem from his pocket. That honestly, that feels like it should be a test. Oh, but I also have this to go back over here to the boat. Alright. So let's claim the dead man's dread. To start off with. Before I do anything else. I'm up to 8 followers. Okay. Now then. Let's see, they have not yet had a chance to recover or recoup their losses. I was just over here recently. Blackbone Isle, here we go. I've already checked out the sides previously. So let's see what's here. Now that I've already gone through and cleared. What do we have? On a certain level. Well, I see that the skeletons are gone. The skeletons. So, let's continue our search. Complete. Claim dead man's dread. Alright. Let's just come along and verify this. Looks like they've cleaned it up a little bit. Lots of room with these beds, though. Oh, are these Alright, I guess this is supposed to be maybe the children's bedroom with that? I don't know. It really feels like I have far more beds than I will ever have followers. Ah. An emerald. And a bunch of stuff that just fell. Through the table. That feels off. The void salt. And those are apparently sort of floating. Disturbing prospect. I still like this book, is the thing. It is sort of floating also. Huh. So, yeah. Alright, let's check downstairs. Like, it's a big old boat. There's lots and lots of space. And the bodies have been removed. Oh, the kitchen is all set up. Okay. So I appreciate that the kitchen is all set up. They're just so... Oh, alright, everybody, haha, has been removed. Okay. Though that note is still there. Okay. So... Yeah, it is definitely an interesting place. Yeah, you're also floating. Weird. Oh! Didn't even notice you. Okay. I'll grab those 2 stabs, but the other stuff I'm just gonna leave, because, yeah. So it's an interesting thing, isn't it? It's definitely an interesting place. I don't know if it's a place I would actually use myself. Mainly, yeah, mainly it's the question, I don't think it's a place I'm likely to use myself as a player home. Which is fine. Partially is it doesn't really go with the motif for Walks in Mist. but it's also a little bit out of the way and a lot of space that I don't know if I can actually utilize. So, yeah. I will say that I sort of wish that there was a way that these could interact with the whole fishing mechanic, but that was introduced, but I'm okay that it doesn't. It just would have been a nice little addition. Given that they've included it with the anniversary edition. Now then. Can I cannot fast travel from here. Okay. That is inconvenient. I don't want to go through 2 more loading screens to get back to where I want to go. Alright. Yeah, that is... But I can fast travel now. So you can... Interesting. Oh, then. Very interesting. It's night, let's head over to the docks.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure, but I don't need the flowers. I'm sorry, little girl. Okay. Now then.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Somebody at my door? Someone is at my door. Hi, Louis. I can totally pause it. Alright, yes. Yeah. Yeah, random stuff. It happens. So.
Black Orthus was able to find someone competent to help out.
If you heard any of that, I'm hoping it doesn't blocked on YouTube now. Grumble.
Got no problem with orcs. That stronghold they've got in the southeast. Marshallburg, it's an affront to my people.
Really?
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more heroes.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
You're the ship captain?
The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang, I'll give you a year's worth of pay.
Sure, they are as good as dead.
That's the spirit. Right, see you round.
Alright, not what I was expecting, but... Hello?
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
So, are you the captain of the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by a group of cultists. This has happened 3 or 4 times now. That have a note saying that they came here on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
Really? You have no idea how you got here. But you did sail here, presumably.
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board.
Alright.
Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are taking me to Solstheim, because there were some folks that tried killing me, and I cannot let that stand.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
No, you don't understand. You are going to take me there.
Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Heh. Yeah. Here we are. The boat's moving
Well,
along.
here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Maybe. Maybe. But there are some assassins that keep coming through, and I just cannot let that stand.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Ah, you see. I'm looking for someone named Mirak. Do you know him?
Mirak, I'm not sure. But I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redera. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Yes. Yes, that's number. For starters, is Raven Rock purely a Dunmer settlement?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. And when House Veteran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Alright. Are you suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock was my primary concern.
So security is an issue.
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
Alright. Explain your titles just so that I have a better understanding.
Councillor Morvain is House Rederin's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Alright. And do you know of this Mirak?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone. I'm not sure what.
Well, thank you.
Giallan. I was starting to wonder what happened to him.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a ship's
Shade by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, have the supplies you
Talk
requested.
to Captain Gallen if you're looking for
But
passengers.
But what?
this load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Jolland, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last trait we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
Alright. Well. Raven the Rock, where I was and had to go. For this one thing. But since I am here... There.
Damn Ash.
Yes. Alright. Quick save, of course. Glover Mallory's Flawless Amethyst.
Pickpockets.
Clearly, it's good that I saved.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Moving around behind. Look who's watching. Gosh darn it. Let's try that one more time.
Don't even think about it. You haven't seen Crescius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Again? So, why all the fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Really? So, why can't you just get the guards to help out?
I prefer to handle these things on my own.
Ah.
Look, if you see Crescius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
Alright. I noticed the shadow mark on your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
Of course. He's doing well.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
Ah. Alright. Why don't you tell me what the problem is then?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
So what did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
Ah. So he stole something from you then?
That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
So where is this Esmond Tyne?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
I'll see what I can do to get your formula back.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Good. So... So, what exactly is an ancient Nordic pickaxe?
It's the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cresius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it.
So Stalrim is a type of ore then?
Calling Stalrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that.
And I assume that it's rare.
I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
So how did you end up here in Raven Rock?
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften.
So who taught you that?
I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since.
Alright. One last question for you before I run off. Do you know someone called Mirak?
No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name.
So what is it? Yes or no?
I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this.
I'll catch up with you later then.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Well, if I'm looking for the Mirak question, it seems I have to go this way. Let us find out exactly what is going on over here.
Here in his shrine.
His shrine?
That they have forgotten.
Yeah, okay.
Here do we toil.
You're toiling, I get that.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not.
May I ask what it is you're doing here?
I'm looking for someone named Mirak.
Mirak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense.
Really?
Mirak's been dead for thousands of years.
Grows ever near to us.
Thousands of years. So, what does this mean?
Once were blinded.
I'm not sure. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
That gives me a direction. So, have you tried stopping them?
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
What can you tell me about Morrowind, then?
It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived.
Alright. And I assume you have an idea what they're doing beyond building something?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish.
We shall see. Well, take care for now.
That they have forgotten.
Rather disturbing.
Here we toil.
By night we reclaim what by day was stolen. Far from ourselves, he grows ever near to us.
Disturbing?
Our eyes once were blinded.
Who is that over there?
Now through him do we see.
Alright, this is going to be painful, possibly. I haven't tried any fights here.
Get him! Your best!
Alright, some Nordic stuff. Hogan Ice Shaper. He doesn't really seem to have anything on him. Beyond that they were sort of braiding his body, and there's whatever that is. A roll of paper. Alright. Well. I clearly have a few things to do here. His notebook. A suitable size, traditional method of nearly impossible, get repeated bouts of extreme heating and cooling. Magical methods of okay. Piece of Solstheim, Stalrim, yields particularly satisfying Nordic motif. Alright, I'll take that with me. I don't know how useful that would be. What does the mission actually say? Craft a piece of Nordic jewelry out of forge. Heh. Anything special? No. Alright. Oh, I hear a dragon. That is disturbing. Oh no. What's it gonna do? It's going to circle. I should get my bow ready. Is it going to attack? Yes. Going outside the walls. That, I suppose, helps. Hello, dragon. Did you kill someone? No. Good. You got away. Ancient dragon. I am barely doing anything to it. Okay, where are you going to go to land? You're landing over there. Where did you land? Up on top. Okay. You landed up on top. Let me do a quick save over here just in case. Because sure, I had other things I was looking to do. But yeah, taking care of an ancient dragon. Clearly more important than these various missions. Hello, ancient dragon. You are now dead. Because you chose to attack. I hope you didn't kill any NPCs that I needed to talk to. Since I am here. Let's grab your bones. Yes. And now being very deeply overweight. I am going to risk killing myself briefly, after a quick save to do a little bit of running. Just look at that, the fall. See? But it's okay. It got me a little bit further. Any smelting? A little bit. Alright. Oh, how much iron am I carrying? I think I got a bunch of iron. C, D, E, F. I have lots of iron. Which is good to know, right?
What?
Greetings! How are you? Hey you, how are you? I got stuff to get rid of. How are you?
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Why would I laugh? Well, do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
Alright, why don't you tell me about the pendants?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
Alright. Where can I find them?
They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them.
Alright. So, do you have anything for sale?
Take a look.
Alright. Well, for starters, I have dragon bones I'm going to get rid of. From a cog, I don't really need that. Don't really need the flute either. There. Have you heard of someone called Mirak?
I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that name.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your dream.
It was very strange. Was I building something? A shrine down on the beach near the Earthstone? I'm not sure.
I see.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Well then. Interesting. I have several things to work on, clearly, as I'm just walking here into Raven Rock and Solstheim. But while I'm working on things...
Find my pickaxe yet?
Not yet, but I need to check what you have for armor in there.
Take a look.
Miscellaneous. Alright,
You
I have
tell
a quest.
Precious he better...
Yes, I will talk to him. I have a quest, though, that tells me I should make some Nordic jewelry. I just need to install them. Alright.
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh,
You don't
I
like
hate
Sol?
this place.
So you don't like Solstheim?
Don't like it. I hate it. Every day it's the same thing. We open the shop, we hardly sell a thing, we close the shop and go to sleep. What kind of a life is that?
So, why not go back to Morrowind?
Ah, believe me, I'd be on the first ship off this miserable island if I could. But I'm not sure I could do that to my father. I think it would break his heart. We've already lost my mother. I don't want to leave him alone. We lived in a settlement, perhaps a league from the border of Black Marsh, the homeland of the Argonians. Even though the Argonian invasion ended a long time ago, there are still a few scale-skinned clans that live within our borders. To put it simply, they attacked our settlement and slaughtered almost everyone. It was horrible.
Do you know someone named Mirak?
I think so, but I'm not sure where I heard the name.
Is there anything you can tell me?
I don't know why, but I'm thinking about a temple here on the island. Maybe it was just a bad dream.
Alright, take care.
Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
I get that. And it seems there's a temple I've been directed to, and... Ah, boy. But there's... Well... Let's go take a look. I have a number of things to take care of. And I've got the old man to talk to, and I have a chance. Well, look at that. Not really doing much with my shots, am I? fire damage even. Well, since you are right here... how are you?
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
So what are those things that attacked?
Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
So how did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
Well, I'm glad I was able to lend a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind. And I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard.
Alright, where do I start?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Alright. So what exactly are these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago. But I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often are they attacking?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
So you suspect there may be a reasoning, a cunning mind behind this.
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
So, why do you think they're attacking from this farm?
I don't. All I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long's the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
Alright. And just to double check, do you know the name Mirak?
I might know someone. Or maybe not. I can't remember.
Alright, just tell me what you know then.
I can't. I just can't be sure. I think maybe it has something to do with a temple. A temple here on the island. Does that help?
Yes, it does.
Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Oh, definitely. Hey, a note. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities has been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile, and to treat Raven Rock's stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Folks Carius, Garrison Commander, Fort Frostmoth. Hey, you need to know this.
Have you found something?
There's this note.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Folks Carius, but that's impossible.
Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
So what do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Sounds good.
Be careful. This General Curious sounds out of his mind.
Probably. Heavy armor. Oh, what's this? A cellar. I don't remember there being a cellar before. Well, an attack on Raven Rock, but there's also this other thing up there, and that must be Red Mountain off in the distance. Now, I had hoped that before I traveled here. Alright, I'm just going to leave him be. I hear, well... nah, while I'm traveling around. Journal number 19. Rylus, moving on to Solstheim next. Vague rumors of Kolbjorn's barrow. Alright. I'll just take it. This is the guy himself. Hello.
Damn it. What am I going to do?
So, what's the matter with you?
With me? What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest.
Yes.
The name's Rylus. Rylus Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arzador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you.
I see. So, what was this? What happened? What went wrong?
You come out of the Northern Ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrel. Who knows how much to reach the door? Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig.
So why not hire some miners out of Raven Rock?
You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
Alright, I'm concerned that this may be a scam. Like a silver mine that is being salted. But I've got some money if you're looking for a partner.
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold?
Of course I have the gold. Here.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
Alright, so I'm clearly going to pause a moment. It's getting dark. Very, very dark. So, I'm going to take note of the time. 5:45. Oh, do a save. Probably actually let's do a hard save. Alright. And for those that are watching on via YouTube, I hope that you have a wonderful day and have enjoyed the beginnings of things here on Solstheim. Yes. It should get quite exciting.